My heating pad likes to purr. Don't you? Easy. JJ, I love you, Mama. You are such a ridiculous cat. Happy New Year, everybody. It is January 1st, first day of the new year. And as you can tell, I am in an extraordinarily good mood. And it is just amazing to me. A year ago, I was in my bedroom with the TV blaring because it sounded like our neighbors spent entire paychecks on fireworks. So every single member of the household was on edge. I spent all this past week waiting for fireworks to go off because of where we used to live in Phoenix was just that close to downtown and a lot of older neighborhoods, and fireworks are a thing. My PTSD is extremely confused. I got 9 hours of sleep last night, and it was wonderful. Absolutely loved it. So we are hopping off into the next year. So this is going to be the first vlog of the new year. There is going to be a bit more yarn work. If you guys want to see the pictures of the finished yarn works, be sure to check out my Instagram. For a lot of the vlogs, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the different things and how to make them vloggy, or how much of a project to show you guys, and tours at the end or whatnot. And at the end of the month will be the February plan with me. Like I said, there's not going to be any Archer and Olive subscription boxes this year. There's not going to be any of your Creative Studio vintage theme stationery sticker and papers boxes. This is so pretty. I'm probably not going to get those again though, because I have enough stamps. There are people in the stationery community who just went, "That's a thing? You can have enough stamps?" Yes, you can. Especially if you only use them like maybe once a year. I'm not that kind of person. I can't do that kind of thing. But made it. And I am glad I didn't start the YouTube channel though until this year, because you guys would have been able to tell if I had started filming stuff at the old place how miserable I was. And the difference, I can go back and look at my Instagram videos and pictures and live streams, and it's just, and then compare that to now, and it's amazing. Utterly amazing to me. But there's a few interesting clips and pictures coming up after this little bit, and then it's round 2 of Pastrami that's going to pop up in the vlog. Tomorrow we'll have a couple other projects going on, but welcome to the new year. Oh, and there is going to be a new channel trailer that I'm going to be working on, but I'm going to be a lot more picky with my clips this time because I still don't have an updated computer yet that can handle the video editing software that can do like all the complicated stuff. So you guys are stuck with fairly simple videos still for the next few months. I don't think you mind, because you're still here. On with the day. Good morning, January 2nd. And it was 23 degrees outside when I woke up this morning. I can just barely see the peaks of some mountains that are near Tombstone from where I live, and they are covered in snow. A couple of the peaks in the Dragoon Mountains are covered in snow. They're a lower mountain range than the Chiricahuas, which are on the eastern side of the valley, and they are covered in snow. I think probably the lowest snowfall got down to about 4,900 feet, I think. So, and I'm actually getting ready to go get the grill ready and the smoker ready for the pastrami. And it occurred to me when I was getting ready to pick up the phone to film an intro that I don't have a proper scarf actually made. I have got so many birds right now on their migratory paths coming through, and I'm looking at one end of the tree outside of my studio that I don't think I've seen before. Let me see if I can't get a clip of it real quick. Hello. What are you? I don't think I've ever seen you before. Ah. Right, time to get you guys put on the tripod. Cool. I'll have to look that one up in a little while and show you guys what that one probably is. Cool. Most of the time, I don't need the microphone because I have learned I can just pick my voice up a little bit. It's when I need to do a bit more detailed stuff that I can give you guys the microphone. So I'm gonna come in here and we're gonna get ready to go outside because I have to check on the girl and I have to get the bag of pellets. And a hawk just went flying right past my chain link fence. Welcome to living in the middle of nowhere. All right. Let's get this on tap here. Not the tallest this tripod can get, by the way. The moment you find yourself wondering if you can get the Benny Hill thing for this segment. Okay. I do not mind the cold. I mind being cold. Big difference. Huge difference. Like my hat. I knit it myself. I actually had to stop taking crochet orders and whatnot because of the arthritis that I was diagnosed with in my right wrist and shoulder. And that was a bit of a spirit dampener. I didn't want to have to do that. I enjoy making things. But when it takes you 4 days to make a hat when it used to take me a day, that's my sign to let stuff rest and heal. So a lot of the stuff that I have for cold weather is actually stuff I've made. So like these fingerless gloves here. I'll have a link to the stitch in the description. It's called a C2C, or a corner to corner, and used to be called, I think, a basket weave stitch, but you can make with any stitch a pair of fingerless gloves. You just make a long rectangle and make, as long as you want it, or like a traditional length, and then you just leave a thumb hole and you've got fingerless gloves, which are incredibly easy if you take a little bit of time to do some research online to make a thumb and a mitten. And a mitten top that you can attach with like thread or Velcro right there, and then you've got mittens. But Like I said, I don't mind the cold. I mind being cold. So, yes, I've got 3 layers on already. And use the actual coat that I have. Oh. Piece of advice, if you're going to visit the desert in the wintertime, bring cold weather gear, you know. Go ahead and bring it. You might find you don't need it, but trust me, if you do find yourself needing it, you are going to be very glad you brought it. And if you find yourself needing it and you didn't bring it, you are going to hate life. Let's just put that out of the way. But make sure, especially if you're visiting higher elevations of desert, make sure it's a windbreaker. Because that wind, thanks Izzy, that wind will take a 40-degree day and turn it into a 20-degree day. Well, it'll feel like it anyways. But it's not uncommon in the wintertime for the sun to be out. It's a wonderful 50 degrees. There'll be a weather front moving through, and that wind will suck the heat right out of the air. All right, time to go outside. Oh, thanks, Choctaw. Come on. Whee! Whew. I forgot to change my boots. Doggone it. I forgot to change out of my house slippers. Oops. Yes, my rubber boots are paisley print. Ugh. Okay, that's better. And yes, I have wool socks on. All right. I need to come over here. I left the tongs out from last time. I'm going to want to wash those. And I left a glove out. Well, if you were wondering how cold it is, that's all the water we got in the last couple of days worth of rain, and it definitely froze. The light of the truck. All right, have to walk right, watch where I step. I do apologize about the image quality, but there is snow on them there hills. Oh, that's so bad too. Why are my smart gloves not wanting to work? Damn you. There's a better shot. But yeah, you can see snow. All of this was just covered in snow. So, it was a brisk night. Very cold night last night. There they are. I couldn't find them last time. I had to have Dave dig into here. Alright, time to clean up the mess around the grill. Yay. Oh, that poor... That thing got soaked. Great. Well, I'll take that inside. Oh, not all those got used up. Oh well. Back in a bit. I actually hate this part. I like doing all the prepping of the meat and everything and the finishing off of making it into the food, but this part, I always would prefer if my husband did it, but he doesn't always have the time from working from home, so. Yeah. Now, what this is cold smoking. I'm not actually smoking to cook the pastrami. And if I had thought ahead, I would have pulled some cheese out. If you've never had smoked cheese, you're missing out. But today is the perfect temperature to be cold smoking something like that. It's not supposed to break 45 today. So, oh, I wish I had thought ahead. Been nice. Some cold smoked cheese would have been nice. And I learned from last time, I gotta let that actually burn for a couple minutes, make sure it's actually caught. We actually had to come out the last time and relight it, so I don't want to have to do that. It's a bit chilly. Time to go get some meat. They say to let it warm up to room temperature, but the house is at 64 and the refrigerator was already set to about 38. And in my household, putting meat on a counter is a bad idea with my cats. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Make sure you guys are still with me. Yeah, you are. Okay. They look pretty good. We're gonna check it several times. My smoke tube's on that side, my meat is on this side, so I don't cook it. that's not the point. The point is to cold smoke it. I will have the recipe linked down in the description from Traeger Kitchen. One of these days, we're going to be using one of those smokers and grills. Probably won't be this year, though. Even the used ones that you can find hold their value. So, we'll see whether or not we can invest in that this year. And I do use the word investment because that's what it is. Being able to make your own cured meats that last much longer is definitely an investment worthy on a homestead. So we're going to go inside. We're going to set the timer for 30 minutes. And that's just so that I can check to make sure it's still smoking. And we'll check it every 30 minutes to make sure it's still smoking. And then after about an hour, 2 hours, then we'll be pulling it out of here and throwing it into the main oven inside at 210 degrees, because the recipe calls for it to stay in the smoker wrapped very tightly in tinfoil for another 5 to 6 hours. But as you guys can see, I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm having to improvise by using my oven. And it'll be very tightly wrapped in tinfoil, obviously, but there will be, hopefully, pastrami by the end of the night, or the end of the day. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. That's enough of this. Why are you on the cat tree? And people wonder if I mislabeled you. Oh, my sweetie. Oh, my baby. Why are you on the cat tree? Huh? Decided to leave you guys inside that time. Oh, that's a very, very potent smoky smell. Now, like I said earlier in the video, the instructions call for leaving it in the grill wrapped up like this from this recipe from Traeger, and I can't do that because I don't have that kind of grill yet. So the oven is set to 210, so we are going to put this in the oven. And hopefully here in about 5 to 6 hours, when I check it, it'll be ready. It is 1:25 p.m. in the afternoon, and here about 6:25 or 7:25 p.m. we'll give it another check. Well, that's the latest I can check it, but it smells like it was smoked for just long enough, and I am kind of glad I went out and grabbed it, because I have a feeling if I had waited to grab it, it would have been over smoked again. This pellet mix that we have is a very, very strong smelling pellet mix, apparently. So we also might be using the wrong pellet mix because it's a cold smoking tube you guys see me using there. But that's what was recommended to us by someone else who cold smoked a lot. So I went outside without bundling up too. You can tell Sure, I've got a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer going on. And the studio is a lot cleaner than it was. The piles of blankets, once late spring hits, will be going away anyways. So, however, as long as that thing needs to be out, those messes are going to stay there. My bookcase of doom. All my journals waiting to be used. That's the studio. Don't really have much more to add to this particular vlog because I want to upload it tonight. But we'll see if the pastrami's ready. And even if it's done, it's not going to be done yet because I have to put it into the refrigerator and let it finish what it's doing in the refrigerator overnight. And then, because my plan was to have these sandwiches for New Year's. We were going to do New Year's pastrami as our thing. Let me set you guys down there. And that didn't work out. I'll splice in clips of winter coming in full steam. And you guys will see why the pastrami got left or pushed back a couple of days. But the pastrami sandwiches won't be happening until probably Tuesday. We have a habit of grabbing a couple different loaves of rye, dividing them up into just enough for one sandwich for Dave, my husband, and one sandwich for me. And we'll freeze them like that in the side-by-side refrigerators and freezers. Because that is what's efficient for us. That way we don't have an entire loaf of bread possibly going bad on us on the counter. Fiona? Fine. You want to be on camera? You want to be on camera? There you go. Go get your turn. This is the oldest of our cats, by the way. Fiona. She's about 5 years old. 4 years old. She joined us in 2017 or 2018, one of the two, I think. She's a little brat. What? Come on. Don't get on the desk, okay? No, get on desk. Come here. Maggie is our oldest animal at... Oh God, you joined us not long after we got here to Phoenix. After we got to Arizona, moved to Phoenix. I think it was late May of 2015. She joined us. So she will have been with us for about 7 years come May. So she was about 6 months old too when we found her. She's not a fan of monsoons or wind, as you can imagine. So she has a thunder vest that she has to wear in the summertime. down you go. Yep, your turn. Didn't even have to tell her. So, as you guys know, this is Choctaw. She's our second oldest animal. She joined us November, actually, of 2015. But she is a year younger, so about 6 years. Oh, what did you eat? Oh, what did you eat? And she's also a ham, as you can see. Okay, don't hit the tripod, please. Don't hit the tripod. Thank you. Ugh. Not in here. Do not play in here. Do not play together in here. There's too much for you to run into. Let go. Let go. That tail. Look out, Fiona. That's my cue to stop filming for now. The pastrami is done, but you guys getting to see what it looks like on the sandwiches and on the plate after being sliced up is not going to be in this vlog. Unfortunately, that is going to be in vlog 17, along with a few other meals that I pull off. So, as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. It looks like we're going to be probably settling down into the vlogs being uploaded on Monday. Morning coffee chit chats are going to be the second Sunday or third Sunday of the month, depending on how editing and topic talking goes. And the plan with me's, you guys can expect those usually. I'm going to be aiming for the 26th or the 27th of every month, just because I really don't like putting out a plan with me video like 2 weeks before the month is over. That just, no. It doesn't work with my style. So I will catch you guys in the next upload / video, and I hope you have a great week.